going on, everybody? I'd like to wish you guys a happy false spring. And if you live in Oregon, you know what that means. We're getting to the point of the year where it's going to start getting nice, thinking springtime's coming, and then all of a sudden, that week or two, it's going to just start hitting us again. So I want to wish you guys a happy false spring. But anyway, today I want to get into something with you guys about let's say paint matching, color matching. So if you guys haven't noticed, walking around my truck, we have color matched mirrors, which need some attention, which they're going to get. Door handles, everything's pretty well color matched on the truck. But if you've watched a few of these videos, you may have noticed one thing, and it's been like this for a long time, and I really don't like it. So this has been broken for a while. That handle, it's seen better days, and it needs replaced. So what I'm going to show you guys today is how I am going to paint that. I'm not going to say it's the right way, I'm not going to say it's the wrong way, but paint will stick. So let's go over this real quick. So what I did was I got on Amazon, and it was cheap enough to order the left and the right door handle. So I'm going to put the link down below in the description for these door handles, so you guys get your hands on those. Since I'm not actually, I'll show you guys in a minute, and this hopefully will make sense. I'm going to use Dupli-color's adhesion promoter first after I get these scuffed down, and then I'm going to go through with Dupli-color's it's their color code paint. Then I'm going to go over the top of it with wheel gloss clear, and I'm going to use this, and you can call my bluff if you want. I've never used it before, but I feel like with a door handle or anything that you're going to have your hands on, you're going to have your hands on constantly. I feel like this should be durable, and it should hold up to that. The oils on your hands, anything that might happen, they do get rock chips because they do stand out a little bit, but we'll see. It's kind of a test. I've seen a few people use it, and I want to try it. So what we have is left and right rear handles, and I do believe this one here, let's see, rear left, yes. This is the left rear handle, and you guys will see in the link it comes with the door handle and the isolator, which I don't think I'm going to put that on there. I should, but I don't think I'm going to. This is a smooth, not textured. It's expected to be painted. So what I was thinking about doing first was sanding it down, doing primer, sanding it down again, which is probably the right way to do it and what I should do, but I'm not going to do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is take Scotch-Brite, which I'm not going to use the whole thing, but I'll use some Scotch-Brite, and I'll scuff it down until it stops. I don't get any white powder. So the white powder, which I'm actually not doing right now, but the white powder is the release agent from the molds. So I'll scuff that down really good so I don't get that, and then I'll go back through and I'll wipe it down really good, and then put a couple coats of our adhesion promoter on it. Let that dry. Come over the top of that again, put some paint on it, and again let that dry, and then go over it with our clear. But so that's not going to happen super quick, and I'm not going to bore you guys with the other stuff I'm doing today, so I'm going to do this in steps. So we'll just get into it. Alrighty guys, so we got our door handle all buffed down, scratched down with our emery cloth, or not emery cloth, our Scotch-Brite. We use Scotch-Brite. Buffed it all down, if you can see. You want to take the dullness off. Well, what you want to do, other than taking the dullness off, you're taking the release agent off from the mold. So now what we want to do is we want to go back through. Wipe this off one more time, but we want to go through and, oh boy. So we moved inside. It was starting to rain outside, getting bad, but so we got our Scotch-Brite working on our door handle. We got it all scuffed down, and there's two reasons to do this. One, you're roughing up the surface to give your paint an adhesion promoter, in our sense, something to grab, and two, you're getting the release agent off of the part from the mold. So now that we have this Scotch-Brite and cleaned up, I'm going to go through and we're going to use our adhesion promoter, and we're going to put 2 to 3 light coats, giving it about 3 to 4 minutes between coats to dry, because the last thing you want to happen is the top layer to dry and it being on so thick that it's wet underneath still. And what that does is it tries to throw gas through the salt through the dry spot, and cracks your paint, and just leaves cracks in it. So we don't want that to happen. We're gonna go 2 to 3 light coats of adhesion promoter on this, and then we'll start doing light coats of color and getting that done. So we'll get this started, and I'll bring you guys back when I get the adhesion promoter done. We got 3 good coats of adhesion promoter on our door handle. Now we're going to go through. We got a little heater set up. It's not warm today. We're going to use our Dupli-color Perfect Match PW7 paint code paint. Okay. Now this stuff here, we're going to go through and we're going to do, let's see, we're going to keep it light, do a few light coats, and we're going to do, let's say, every 10 minutes. You want to do a coat every 10 minutes, give it a good time to dry. Alright, so we let a few minutes go by. We got the actual paint put on. The paint part's done. Let it dry. Probably gave it about, I gave it about 15-20 minutes this time. And now we're going to come through and we're going to use our wheel gloss clear coat. Again, the reason I'm using this is because as a door handle, I feel like it's going to get enough abuse. It's going to get your hands put on it. It needs to be tough. And I feel like this stuff might be a little tougher than a standard clear coat. I could be wrong. You guys will have to let me down below. But we're going to give this a shot and see how it holds up and how it works. So again, with this stuff, you're going to do, let's see, coats every 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm going to keep them light. Once you got a couple light coats in, you can start to put more on, like a medium, but nothing too heavy. So we're going to get started on that and see where that takes us. Alright, so last night we finished painting the door handle. This is next day. We got it all done. The sun's a little lacking, but we got it all done. Looks pretty good. So today what I'm going to do is we're going to put it on and finally get rid of this broken handle. We can get rid of that. So first thing we need to do to get this off, mainly just take this screw out. And there's a, oh, you can't really see it in there. Maybe you can. There's a little 10mm bolt in there that we're going to take out as well. And the door panel is going to lift off. So I'm going to get some tools and be right back. Then we'll take that off. Alright, so with the screw out of here and the handle out of here, all you're going to have to do now is lift up on your door panel. And when you come back here, see there's a plug for that window switch. We're gonna want to take that out. Once you just pinch that down and it comes out, the door panel's out of the way. Then you're gonna want to pull down this plastic. All right, so once you have your plastic pulled down, take this little access panel out. It'll help you get to that second 10, or not 10, it's an 8. So the door handle nuts are an 8mm. To get them off, there's 2 of them. One in here, and one you can come up right through here and get it there. You can't really see in there, the lighting's not good, but we'll get that taken out and then we'll go from there. Got the 2 8mm nuts off. Now, to pull the door handle, just take it out like this. And I like to pop it out here so you can get to this rod. See, there's a little control rod in there. That's what opens the door. So you just flip that up like so and pull the rod out, and there you have the old broken door handle. So going together with this one here, the one we just finished, we're gonna want to be super careful with it, because I could leave it for another day to cure, because it's really not ready. But you guys are good to know that I am not a very patient person. Alright, there it is. Now it doesn't, it's not tightened yet, but it doesn't quite look in place because it shines and it's clean. But we'll come back through here, kind of redo everything, put our 2 nuts on, and we already hooked the rod up, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, well there's that process. Hopefully I didn't miss any steps for you, but it could be better, but it's good enough, you know. It's not broken anymore, so we'll give that some time. When it gets cured, maybe we'll take it back off and mess with it. I'm not in that door very often, but often enough. I want to thank you guys for watching along today, and liking and subscribing to the channel, and hopefully we can grow and give you guys some more good content. I think I have some more good stuff coming up. And anyway, see you on the next one. Have a good day.